Hey.
Oh, hello. We didn't see you there. Come in. Introduce yourself.
Let's put our pants on real quick.
We're the deviantART podcast, brought to you by Hoffmangler Studios.
Awkward.
Hoffmangler, Chris Hoffman,
Joshua
BSLC.
BSLC. Josh Butterfield.
Jeremy Gates, Steampunk 38. And our special guest,
I am Mark Avo, the Mark Avo on DeviantArt.
What we usually do on the DeviantArt podcast is find some art that we dig and then geek out about it. But we had some sad news this week.
Oh. Damn it, Chris.
Let's be reverent here. my
Okay,
friend.
I'm trying on.
Let's see. Let's be a little bit sad. Actually, you know what? As this news came across, this was like one of the first times in a while that I've like been genuinely sad to hear that someone from the pantheon of Hollywood's greats had shed his mortal coil. Of course, we're talking about the immortal Harold Ramis, director
Is it too soon to say maybe not immortal?
Immortal?
I mean, maybe that's the...
Not immortal. The immortal? Yeah, you
No,
can say
definitely.
immortal.
There can be only one Harold Ramis.
Yeah.
He is the immortal Harold Ramis.
Yeah.
Are you telling me he's a
He is going to
Highlander?
live
Oh,
on.
you bet your ass he was a Highlander.
He's going to live on.
There
no
can be
matter
only
what.
one. Are you cruising for a piece of art? Worst show ever.
So what we've done this time for a little bit of a change up is we've all gone and found our favorite picture of Harold Ramis on DeviantArt, and we're going to make a case for ours being the favorite. And then we're going to throw it out to you guys to vote for your favorite one, and a random person from the voting will be getting a prize package of Salt City Strangers merchandise. So,
And games, probably from
and
TouchPaper Press.
You'll get a humble bundle from the Hoffmangler Studios and TouchPaper Press.
Humble Bundle.
You're gonna dig
So,
it the most.
The first one that we have up here is, whose pick is this one?
This one's mine.
Okay, Jeremy, make a case, man.
Okay, this one, besides just being flat out cool, the artwork is great. I think it captures his likeness. It actually has feeling and personality. I really liked it. I thought it was cool.
Cool, and
I'm not gonna say anything positive about this
Positive
stuff because it's yours.
This
I
is
really
by
like this one.
SSAYA, so Seiya?
What medium is that? Is that digital?
It says it's
paint?
watercolor.
Well, that's water. Wow.
That's amazing.
terrific.
So really neat. And then of course the quote on here,
Yeah,
I
no,
collect
it's-
spores, molds, and fungus. Yeah, it's watercolor 5.5 by 8.5. So I mean this is actually kind of that's almost real size there when you look at this on DeviantArt itself.
I think it's just a fantastic piece of art, and obviously it was only done in the last couple of days, wasn't it? 3 or 4 days ago.
At the time of the recording, yeah.
Can I pause for just a moment and say
Let's pause.
we can keep going.
Oh, keep
but
going.
it's important to note we haven't actually, because of the timeliness of this situation, we haven't gotten permission from these artists. But we're trying to be very respectful of these artists. So if you're
because it's our favorite picks.
right, absolutely. So if you're one of these artists, we're kind of begging for forgiveness rather than asking for permission. But
Which isn't the norm.
Which isn't the norm. We do like to circle around with you beforehand, but in this case, we just thought it was very timely with what has recently happened. So, Jeremy, great drawing. Thank you.
It's great. I think it's great.
So then this one here. Whose
Belongs
pick
to
is this?
Mark.
This one is my pick.
Okay.
You think
Great
it's
picture.
simple. You think it, sort of. You might think, hey, let's just throw on a sketch. But what's great about it is the style that it's done in is perfect for the comicness that it's trying to tell
Right.
a story of, and that story is touching. It's a huge bummer to lose such a great comic genius for pop culture, for American culture, for the film industry, for comedians, for stories that just lift your spirits when you're having a bad day.
Yeah, and for pretty much the 80s.
Yeah,
I mean, Harold Ramis was pretty much responsible for everything funny in the 80s.
and this one right here, I think is just sort of great. Him kind of pausing and taking a look back, and
So this is
the guys.
Andri Shangs.
Shingo.
Shango. You're right.
That's okay.
Shangzo. No, Shango.
And remember, not to cross the stream.
See, and I love this. Okay, you're not going to win. I'm going to win. But hypothetically, I really love this because not only is it this cool element, but they've actually tied in the role of the Ghostbusters. Here, they've got the the ghost capture machine there. They've got they've got all their ghost hunting equipment out, and there he is. So it's the trap. What was it called?
The trap.
What's the trap? Oh,
I'm sure Egon had a very
piece of trivia. They never called them proton packs in the first movie.
Really?
They never say the words proton packs.
What do they call them?
Ectoplasm.
Yeah, they don't. They say nuclear reactor, all that sort of stuff. They don't call it proton pack until the second movie.
The thing is,
your trivia knowledge is amazing to me.
Even though he was a wonderful director, everybody takes a look at him and knows Ghostbusters. That's why Ghostbusters is the quintessential artwork.
Yeah, but we're talking Stripes. We're talking
Groundhog's Day.
Right.
You know,
Caddyshack.
Come on, Caddyshack.
Absolutely.
But for himself, when you see a picture of him, everybody knows Ghostbusters.
Yeah, the vast majority of tributes have been Ghostbuster pictures.
Yeah. Which is
So,
very interesting.
You're getting way too much screen time here. We need to start.
Yeah, and you're not going to win. Don't vote for him.
Into the other ones here. So this one is mine, and it has the I don't remember which one of us picked the one first that said "Don't cross the streams." But the thing I like about this one is it involves the Twinkie, which is one of my favorite scenes in
Tell him about
Ghostbusters.
the Twinkie Ray.
Tell him about the Twinkie Ray. Yeah, the speech about the Twinkie and the all of your atoms flying
Plus,
apart.
I love Twinkies.
Oh yeah,
Who doesn't love Twinkies?
I love Twinkies.
you know who does? Communists.
Dude, too soon.
Terrorists.
Too
Terrorists.
soon.
Yeah, terrorists.
Terrorists don't like them.
So
Terrorists hate our way of life and Twinkies.
And
you're telling me if we're ever confronted by an all-powerful God and he's going to make us choose our own demise, Josh is going to think of Twinkies?
Yes.
Not the Marshmallow Man.
It just popped
What
right
a
into
great
my
way
head.
to die.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Guys, it just popped right into my head.
The thing about this one, he's got sort of like a quizzical look on his face. He's got the Twinkie. He's got the halo. It speaks to the animated version as well,
Which became a whole franchise in and of itself.
With the Slimer and his whole break off and
right. But it's not like the blonde tube hair version. It's an animated series version
now,
of
who's
the
the
Harold
artist
Ramis
on
one.
this
Oh,
let's at least give them a shout out.
Is
Smackin' Mysterio.
619. Like the smackin', like the other 618 smackin' Mysterios.
And it's entitled "I Looked at the Trap Ray." I looked at the trap, Ray.
Which I think in the movie they never explain that. Like they make it out to be like a very bad thing, and then one of them does it and nothing bad happened.
Yeah, hey, I looked at the
Which
trap.
I always thought was weird.
Well, they got lucky.
They did. So there's my pick.
That's a good one.
One more.
Rather
back
be
here.
lucky than good.
All right, Josh.
Okay, now let me explain to you why this one wins.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and just take this one off the screen.
What?
Just kidding.
Let me tell you a little bit about why this one wins. So, I'm typically the most, I don't know, joking around or whatever else, but this is the most sincere tribute that I've seen. It's really a classy picture of like he's hanging up his suit. You know, so it's the metaphor of hanging up his suit, but it's got it's got Twinkies, it's got the trap. It's got all these things from his storied career behind him, and that's cool. It's kind of a poignant view of what happened here, and I really dig it. So
With a single ghost light.
Yep, absolutely. So scroll down a little bit. This is from Dan Schoening, from all of us at Ghostbusters creative team. Oh, IDW, we send our heartfelt condolences to Mr. Ramis' family. Friends and fans. Thank you for sharing your amazing talent with us all, and for one of the greatest gifts, the gift of laughter. You will be missed immensely. Spangler forever. Bravo! That's really cool. So, I'm sorry you guys had to go up against this fantastic piece. You had a chance, but I've snatched that away from you, and I feel a little bad.
IDW even had a Ghostbuster comic come out this week too, so...
Did they really?
Yeah, that just bolsters your votes, I think.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. So,
Well, you know what? This race isn't over yet. There's an air of overconfidence here that I believe that can be overcome with a little bit of just looking around. I mean, how about this? This guy has been drawing Harold Ramis for years now. Yeah, of course he's gonna have like this one.
Oh,
how
I'm
about
sorry.
for the little guy here, huh?
You're right. This guy's
How about for
way
the-
too talented.
How about
Never
for the-
mind,
What,
you're right.
what,
Pat,
what are
we're
we
gonna-
the underdog here, huh? The three underdog.
Is this contest? Let's see who's the most underdoggy.
Underdoggy?
Yeah.
Trademark Hoffmangler Studios. Underdoggy.com.
Underdoggy.
Underdog. All right. So the way this works.
Okay, so show all three one more time.
All four.
Or all
did
four.
you take your out of the
Apologize.
running already? Okay,
Well,
Jeremy's
yeah.
is out of the running already now too.
And in all
But
seriousness,
so
these
we
are
have
four great images.
absolutely. Go and fave all of these from these artists and hand them each a llama. And so we've got picture number one from Jeremy, and we'll have the poll set up on deviantARTpodcast.com, and we'll leave it open for a couple of weeks, and then we will, like I said, from whichever one gets the most votes, we will pick a random voter from there. So we'll have somewhere on there where you can leave an email address and tell us where to send your prize package. And then so we've got the first one from Jeremy, second one from Mark, third one from me, and not really any others.
And then the winner, chicken dinner. The sincere, the profound, the.
Oh man, this is sincere.
Okay, they're all sincere and profound, but let's talk levels of sincerity.
No, you've had your chance.
Life is an onion.
Now it's up to the viewer. Now it's down to the humble viewer.
It's up to Marika.
An artist inspiring artists.
Exactly. So what we glad that you watched this episode, and to mirror the sentiments of the last picture, our thoughts and best hopes go out to all of Harold Ramis's family to heal in this time of tragedy, and but for the rest of us here who still get to enjoy his work and things derived from his work, we would like to enjoy more of these and more on DeviantArt Podcast. Check out the rest of our episodes where we actually go in and pick one artist, pick a set of pieces of art that that we dig on there. And if you'd like to have a gallery shown or spotlighted by our podcast, make sure to go to deviantartpodcast.com and fill out the form. Let us know where it's at, and giving us permission to actually use the artwork in this podcast. And am I missing anything?
Harold Ramis, thank you for the years of laughter and the happiness you brought us. High fives.
I had a slinky. I straightened it.
Love it.
Say goodnight, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.
That never gets old.
If it's funny the first time.
It's funny every time. It's instinct. I always answer that.